Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Jesse and Brandon here to invite you to our April 2025 Vilcabamba Lifestyle Retreat. Those dates are
April 18th through the 27th, and we'd love to see you down here for it.
So, who is this retreat for, right? And I think that really goes back to kind of the point of this whole thing. Like, why did, what did we make this for? Why did we design it? Who is it for? Who would enjoy it? Why does it make sense to sign up for this retreat and come down, right? So this retreat is designed with a few things in mind. Namely, we were 10 years in or more, and we probably combined almost 30 years in, when we designed this. So the point of this when we designed it was, hey, how do we transfer all of our knowledge to someone in a week? So that if someone's coming down to make the decision, they can make an informed decision, right? They can come and actually get that bang for your buck. Like when I first came to Ecuador, we spent a month traveling around, and then I spent 2 years learning everything.
Right.
And that's a process, right? Yeah. We can't fast forward that for people 100%, but we can jumpstart, we could get rid of those first 6 months or a year pretty effectively. So it's designed certainly to hand that to someone. Hey, is this place right for you? How does it feel there? What are the people like there? What's the community like? What is the food like? What's the safety like? What are the things in terms of setting up my life and living my life? Can I getting all that information, all those questions answered, seeing examples of all of those things, getting a feel for it, like very, interpersonally with people who have been here a long time, who live here in the community, all that kind of stuff. Of course, visually, seeing all of the different areas, that's really important. Like you have to do that. You got to put boots on the ground. But so in addition to that, right, it's also built for comfort. We're middle-aged now, Brandon. We're middle-aged now.
Hey now.
So comfort matters to me more than it did, 20 years ago.
Those aren't grays, they're blonde.
So, so we make sure it's a nice hotel and that all the needs are taken care of, and there's a nice massage and there's downtime and all that kind of stuff, right? In addition, the moving here, right? If you're gonna pick up your life and you're gonna move to this region, that's gonna be a change in pace. It's gonna be a change in energy and feel and sort of how you are oriented around your day-to-day life and your routines and just kind of how jacked up your nervous system is, I would even say.
That's a huge one.
That's probably the biggest one, yeah. And all of those things. So we also try to give you a little bit of a feel for that. What's Saturday like as you go around town doing your shopping? What are the mountains and the streams and the rivers and the nature and some of those, all of that stuff that's really special here. We can't do all of it. I'd love to be able to take them to Zamora and take them to other places that are a little further away that we don't have time for, But at least in the immediate region, Loja, Vilcabamba, you're gonna see all that, you're gonna feel all that, and you're gonna know at the end of the 9 days, you're gonna have all your information, all your questions answered, you're gonna have great friends, you're gonna have a great time, but you're really gonna know, yes or no.
Right. And really the beauty of some of the expert panels that we have, because we bring in experts that teach people about visas and immigration and shipping containers and car insurance and health insurance and buying a vehicle, doing business. Well, I'm sure shipping containers. I already said that, didn't I think?
Yeah, medical, all kinds of health insurance. I wasn't really listening while you were doing that.
But the point is, a lot of that, even though we're focused on this region because it is special, a lot of that information applies for anywhere in Ecuador. Like some of those processes that if you are considering doing life here, you're gonna learn, you're gonna get a head start on understanding those processes and how to make it happen, whether this place is, after 9 days is yes or no for you. And really, I think I'd want to caveat that because I would argue that this region isn't for everybody.
Right.
And I might even argue that it's not for most people. So most people are not going to be like, yes, this is for me, right? This is it. This is what I wanted. I want to move there. That said, the retreat offers much more than just an education on if you're looking to do life here. You learn about the market and the local market. So if you do want to move here, you're going to learn about real estate. That's not the focus of this retreat, but if you don't want to move here, you're going to have a great adventure. You're going to go enjoy some amazing nature. You're going to go on horseback rides, the waterfalls. You're going to go on some amazing hikes. You're going to hike this beauty right here, Mount Mondongo behind us, the fabulous Mount Mondongo, mysterious, historical. It is my favorite, yeah. Mondongos, mongos, yeah. But you will definitely learn some about the local culture and the tradition, and then the food. You know, the food, the water here. We're just outside of the Podocarpus National Park. The water is clean and pure. The food and air is clean. And then the local restaurants, you'll be surprised the international flair you'll be able to experience in a sleepy little 7,000 person village in the Andes Mountains. It's really kind of off the charts on how that looks.
Yeah. It's hard to describe it all. There's a lot going on. It's fun. Check out the reviews. I know that's really important.
Don't take our word for it. Yeah. Check out, there's a link below in the description. Check out the We Travel page. Look at the reviews of people that have been on the retreat. Read what they have to say about it. And if you're excited, sign up right there. And if you want to learn more, check out a couple of these videos. Our amazing videographer Fernando put together a couple of compilations of a little peek behind the curtain, a shorter and a longer version of what the retreat really offers and what it looks like from a participant's perspective. So definitely check out those videos somewhere in cards around here.
One of my favorite things over the years is just running in, sorry if I interrupted your flow there, just running into, you know, all the people who have come to the retreat over the years that have moved here, and just, you know, a lot of them are friends, but even sometimes, you know, you don't see people for a while and you run into them and things like that, but just folks, you know, who just, it really served them. They're really appreciative. And to see some of those WhatsApp groups,
it's awesome.
And to see some of the friendships that have been formed and how people have used the retreat, not only to, like, for so many people that have come, you've just watched them go, wow. And as their mind clicks into place, this option exists for them in their life.
Right.
Whatever the grind they're on, or whatever sort of track they're on, where they're thinking, oh, I'm 10 years away from this, or I'm, you know, or I have to put up with this for another, and they realize, wait, actually, I could actually move here and do the things I want to do now. As opposed, seeing what that's done for people, and the way they've used our retreat as what it's intended to be, which is kind of like to give you that shortcut on the first year or two, and then they use that to jumpstart their life, but then used the friendships formed to it's like they're walking in with a whole community already. It's really cool.
Yeah, especially the last few retreats have really taken that to another level in the way they communicate, and that's actually inspired us to start the retreat group. So when each retreat group gets its own WhatsApp group, and we're starting those before the retreat starts now, just to start building rapport and let people learn about where they're coming from, different parts of the world. And I think that really makes a difference in getting down here. And it's not like, hey, it's a bunch of strangers. You're kind of starting to get to know people ahead of time, and it's really a beautiful thing, man. It brightens my day when I see some of the messages. Some of them are not appropriate to share, but man, priceless stuff.
Well, that's been one of the fun things too, right? I mean, this town is full of characters. I'd put me in that, and you in that, and probably everyone else. Probably everyone else in this town. And the retreat groups are too, and people let loose and have fun, and it's been
awesome.
great. You know?
Yeah, it's a blast. So if that's interesting to you, if you want to go on an adventure, if you want to come say hi, you want to experience what this amazing country has to offer, check out the Vilcabamba Lifestyle Retreat. Click the link below. We'd love to see you down here one day. So until then.
See you next time, guys. Thanks for tuning in.
Ciao, guys.